Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we are continuing our big old team battle Gladius game for Armageddon. What's Gladius? That's a silly planet. We're on Armageddon. Honest. There are a bunch of orcs around here, supposedly. We haven't seen any yet. But everything else on Gladius wants us dead, which I guess is actually fairly lore accurate. It is not a very hospitable place. It's just usually the things trying to kill you aren't hordes of chaos cultists, pox walkers, Castellan robots, neophyte hybrids. It's not usually that sort of business, but, whatever. Good enough. Good enough. So, guardsmen getting absolutely slaughtered. Poor guys. We just rescued them from the enslavers. Devastator, Space Marines. Devastatingly handsome. The battlefield echoes to the furious roar of heavy weapons as the Devastators open fire. No matter the target, no matter the odds, a Devastator squad carries sufficient firepower to obliterate their enemies in a matter of moments. Even mighty war engines cannot stand against these deadly accurate support troopers. Shuddering to a blazing explosion, racked halt beneath the concentrated volleys of the Devastators. So these guys all have las cannons, which is really nice. So basically they've got the same weapons that the Fortresses of Redemption have, but they're not stuck to the ground like that, so pretty handy. They do have heavy weapons though. They do more damage if you haven't moved, I'm pretty sure is the rule there. Same as heavy in Mechanicus. Do I want to go grab that? I put a little arrow down. Okay, they have taken that one. So I'm going to mark that one instead. So control click to put down an arrow. Your allies will go for it. You know what I'm used to? I'm thinking they're not reacting very well. I think in Zephon, they're really reactive to these things, but in Gladius, they're only like so much. They only react so much. Now, let's see. I guess you're safe there now, really, aren't you? Right, these guys are quite scary. Although they're actually a bit crap against armor, now that I think about it. Okay, no, they're still pretty damn good against armor. Ugh. Fine. Prove me wrong, game. Jerk. Oh, you leveled up again. Jeez, okay. Influence per experience. So, you don't get experience just from attacking enemies. It's when an enemy dies, everyone within a tile of it gets experience. So as long as he's within a tile of anything dying, we'll get a load of free influence. Which is good, because our influence income is quite rubbish. We have quite a good pool of it. But, every time we use this, it costs more. They cost more and more each time to deploy, and they all have upkeep. So we really need to have a ludicrous amount of influence to make sure we can deploy fortresses constantly. And we want to be able to put a fortress down every time we can, because of all the bonuses it'll confer to our main settlement. So we are probably going to need to build a simularum to get additional influence. I mean, that'll be the upkeep of 3 right there, which is pretty good. Pretty handy. That will give us more power. So actually, let's do that first. And we'll get the extra 10%. It's not much, but it's something. And this, we can just place down things like dormitories that won't benefit from any bonuses. I think that's the way to go. Also, yeah, I guess the company chapels as well, because our loyalty is starting to get quite bad. So we should probably put a chapel down soon as well. So every minus loyalty you have is minus 2% production for all buildings. So you get minus 2% resources per minus 1% minus 1 loyalty. So it can get pretty bad. It can get pretty bad because it means if you have minus 20 loyalty. So if we get another like 20 population without doing anything about it, we're going to be losing 40% of our resources. So it's kind of bad. But on the positive side, literally on the positive side, if it's in the positive, if it's 5 loyalty, you get 5% bonus. So it's 1-to-1 in the positives, but it's the penalties are worse than the bonuses, basically. They're more they have a larger effect, basically. And then we'll queue up a Devastator there as well, shall we? Lovely. Okay, good. End of turn. And yeah, I think we might have to put a Fortress of Redemption next to something that will give us power. So we might need to put it here. It'll only give us that 10%. Although that'll actually end up part of our city soon anyway, I think. Well, not for a while. But I don't think there's any other options. Maybe here. What's this? Is that the... That's another Jacaro encampment, I think. Which gives us more influence. So, not terrible. Yeah, maybe I will put a fortress here anyway. It'll become redundant in time, but I think the bonuses we'll get up to that point will more than make up for it. So in 3 turns, we'll deploy here, and we'll get extra energy and requisition. Cool. Okay. You can stand in there. And heal. Brilliant. Because yeah, I want those intercessors healed. Those tactical space marines looking good. I can move them up now. We have more intercessors. I'll move them up as well. Just so we can get eyes on a bit more stuff. Good. 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 We could start shooting this guy. But I think I might wait a second. Okay, more enemies over there. And no one's taken that yet. Alright. Okay, here we go. Let's get energy here. I think I need to build a couple of them, you know. Let's build 3. I think our unit production is actually good enough for now. It's not actually. But it will be. But, you know, we're maintaining an alright number of troops. So I think if we get a resource production, like, really good, then we can just start churning out units like mad when we need them. At least that's the hope. Okay, those sting wings aren't lasting, and they've taken... Whoops. The camera moved. I was trying to untick that. There we go. They've captured that now, so I can leave them to it. Alright, I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you, nerds. And yeah, I'm going to move here and attack, and then you can finish them off, hopefully. Do I want to grenade them? That would just wipe them out, so let's make sure that you're close enough to get experience from it. I think it might be a couple tiles. Rude. We've got 4.4 influence for that. Just for existing. Pretty good, isn't it? Pretty nice. It's a cheeky little bonus there. I am a fan. You stay there. That still needs to be addressed. Do your queued orders, please. We are about to get a Devastator, which will be really handy if we start pushing into this area. I mean, it's a bit overgrown. You know, the Devastators would be great, like over here, where there's loads of, you know, unobscured line of sight, where they can just stand there and shoot. But that's fine. There is a unit later on that we can get. God, it's tier 6? So the Thunderfire cannon, it comes with Tech Marines manning it. And that means that they can do things like clearing tiles, which is something that every other faction gets a lot earlier. They get it much earlier, because they have basic colony. You know, they have like you know, base building guys, and yeah, they can clear tiles as well as founding cities. So we can't found cities, so they gave that to a different unit. One that's a big turret, so, you know, they like dig in, I guess, is the idea. It makes sense that they would have that ability. It's just a shame there's not someone else that can have that ability sooner. Like, you can't get like a tech priest as a hero or something early and use them to clear tiles and stuff. Which I think is a shame. Or can you? Because now I say it, I'm thinking, well, actually... there's also Primaris Hellblasters, which actually are going to be a lot better than our Devastator Marines, but we're not getting them for a while. I think the Thunderstrike, yeah, powerful anti-armor, that one as well. Kraken bolts are handy. This makes all your bolt weapons more penetrating. Predators are cool. I really like the Predator tank. It's such a classic. So there are apothecaries. But yeah, no Tech Marines, are there? It's a apothecary, a librarian, and a captain. Oh, and a chaplain. So yeah, a lot of different heroes, but no tech marines. So yeah, I don't know. The bummer. I guess they don't want you to be able to repair your vehicles. I don't know. Maybe there's one later on. I've forgotten about it. Couldn't see it there. Blind grenade, huh? I mean, I guess you can have that. Sure. When you go to a Jacaro encampment for the first time, you get a free item. And that's what he got, and I hadn't realised. So that's nice. Reduces accuracy of enemy infantry or monstrous creature. Might be useful. Pretty circumstantial. It'll be like, great sometimes. Nice, they've taken it finally. It'll be great sometimes, completely pointless others. But sure. Okay, am I going to keep inching forwards? I think I probably am, yes. Hello there. Delivery. I like that they all keel over before the grenades explode, which sort of implies we've just thrown the grenades so hard at them they just get like hit in the head with them and immediately die. And then the grenade blows up after it lands, like nearby, which I think is fun. That's how I choose to read it. I'm sure it's definitely that, and not just the way the animations are ordered to get the game moving. No, definitely the thing I said. Okay, that's a silly amount of these Umbra. That really is. That really is a silly number of Umbra. A silly number. Alright, you sit tight. So the middle of the map tends to be the most dangerous. And that's also, it tends to be where the most relics are. So if we do go and take them all out, we might be able to grab a bunch of relics before we see the orcs, and then we'll just have like all of these bonuses against the orcs. I'm going to let these guys all use overwatches so they can have the rapid fire. And if they don't use an overwatch, then they can just start, you know, they can start healing up basically. I think we need more devastators. That is starting to eat into our requisition a bit, I think. But I did queue up a ludicrous amount of generatorums. So that obviously cost a lot up front, and we are going to be paying upkeep of requisition on those as well. But it's not so bad. It's only 1, and it gets 6 power, but then for 6 power you could have 6 requisition buildings things, that each one of those would be, so it'd be like 30, they pay for, 1 generator would pay for 36 generators worth of upkeep for requisition. You know what I mean? If you don't, that's fine. That's fine too. Either way, it's a very efficient exchange. The second stage of the fortress's construction has started, with the core facilities established. The tech marines, which do exist somewhere, you just can't use them to clear tiles, are authorized to expand their operation to create a second defensive line. Good. Yeah, alright, you move back. We're being a bit coy for now, because the Imperial Guard aren't doing anything. Tell you what. New arrow. Everyone just run into the middle of the map, okay? Run into the middle of the map, and we'll just grab some artifacts. Oh, hello. Hi. Well. That's annoying. This isn't so annoying. Okay, a little annoying. They've got Katakan devils. Oh. And this little guy. So, throwing grenades at these dogs seems mean, but they're bad dogs. They're Kroot. So they're actually little gentlemen. Let's now have you guys throw grenades. Doesn't do much, does it? It doesn't do nothing, though, so I guess that's fine. And you can start shooting. I could not reach them, so you can stay there. Fine. But yeah, Katakan devils are a little scary. From the jungle world of Katakan, where you get all the Rambos running around. All the wild Rambos. You guys sit tight. Now... God, there's so much stuff that's good here. But let's get the orbital relay. The melter bombs are also brilliant. However, tactical marines get that, as well as assault space marines, devastated space marines, scout bikers, all of them. But Primaris don't get this. Primaris don't get the melter bombs. So it means these guys are still pretty useful. Melter bombs are They're not quite crack grenades. They throw a unit will throw a single melter bomb and it just does a huge chunk of damage to like heavily armored things. It's used for destroying cities, basically. We have another fortress. How long have we had that? Hopefully not too long. We could go ahead and grab that one, but I think these things will gobble it up, which would be annoying. Over here would be great to get the extra energy and things. But now I'm actually thinking we have plenty of energy. So I may as well get like a bonus to research or something instead, which we already have, never mind. A bonus to requisition instead. I mean, I could put one like here, and then we have two outposts really close together that can shoot down enemies. More influence would also be really good, and we can keep that protected forever. Screw it, let's do that. Let's not use it as a forward base. Let's free up these guys, which will actually free up 2 requisition per turn. That's kind of being wasted. Because these guys do have an upkeep just being sat here. That means we'll have this hollow projector forever. And we're getting plus 20% extra influence, which means we have well, we were on +1, we're on +2. So it's another extra each turn. Which isn't much, but of course, once I start actually building the assimilarums, then that will start to make a bit of a difference. Okay. Cool, next turn. Oh, and some Psycho Nuines. So, it's sort of a parallel evolution thing. Like a lot of, like evolution tends to make wasps a lot, apparently. Ooh, good job, buddy. Good job. Love to see it. Crack grenades, they any good? You know what? Not bad, actually. Not actually terrible. Let's see if we can't mess these guys up nicely. Wow, you can barely touch this thing. That's okay, I suppose. Let's have you head south then. You stay where you are. Got a lot of these things. A lot of these things running around. So I think these guys, they're like parasitic. So if they kill you, you turn into them, I think. So that infestation causes the target unit to spawn a Psycho Nuine when killed. So, yeah. Quite frightening. And, am I right? These are heavy? These are heavy. So yeah, reduces accuracy after moving. So they do more damage if you haven't moved. Okay, that's frustrating. Oh, I can kill them with a crack grenade, weirdly. Just because it's a blast thing, I guess. Scout Sentinels. Aw. Our boys are making Scout Sentinels now. That are somewhere. Presumably. Oh, there he is. Hello. They're cool. Sentinels are fun. Yeah, I'm going to leave you on Overwatch. Alright. Looking good. I mean, our allies actually have quite a few units now. Still haven't met any orcs. But that's okay. That's okay. The more of the map we can control before we meet the orcs, the better. Possibly. But thanks. Thanks for scouting. Really useful. So useful to know where the enemies are in that giant area filled with their own men. Yeah, random Primaris Psycho here. Very fun. Not to be confused with Primaris Space Marines, of course. Yeah, let's have you run down here. Ooh, they're getting closer. Which ones do I want to fight off? I mean, that'll kill 2. So that could be more useful. Alright, you keep shooting. You move in as well. Yeah, hopefully we can break these guys down. Take some more territory over. Oh yeah, you guys were going to do things. Crack grenades are going to be a little bit more effective, actually. You could do some good work too, actually. But I don't think you could quite get a kill. Let's find out. Would that swing it? No, it wouldn't. That's okay. These guys will shoot it, and we should get experience because they're on a team anyway. With us. Alright. What is our city up to? Oh, we've got another Devastator. Marine out now. Lovely. Let's get you guys out. We have some options again. Let's get another Primaris. And more Generatorums being built, but actually I'm going to do a loyalty building first. Then I'm going to go back to building a Generatorum here. Cool. Because yeah, we need our loyalty up. I can't let that slip too much. Because it will get to a point where it'll slip so much that it'll lower our production, and that means it'll lower our ability to build the building. Or, you know, the orbital relay. But who's calling it that? Orbital relay. It just sounds silly. Like, whose orbs are they talking about? It's just, no, it's dumb. It's the building. Oh, thanks, buddy. Little guardsman helping me out. Shoot, these are probably the orbs we've been talking about. Neophyte hybrids. Giving that Psyker some grief. This is ours now. Love to see it. And, good, you can kill them. And then also level up some more. Let's do the healing one this time. Oh, and you can shop. We are on a shop right now. So do I want to buy something? There is a... Yeah, there we go, this one. We want the tantalizing icon. Really badly. In a single turn, we will have 120 influence, and I can buy a tantalizing icon. This is going to cost 60, though. Damn it. It would be good to get that early. It would be really good to get that early. There's no bonuses to influence nearby. So actually, in this sort of empty bit, I could also build the influence building. So let's do that too. Let's do that next. Because it turns out I need more influence. But that tantalizing icon will be really useful. It's just you just spend influence to buy a tantalizing icon. It generates a bunch of influence every turn. And that is just so useful. So useful to have. Oh, wow. Okay, good. We can kill that Umbra. I mean, it's what Devastators are for, really. These Devastators are a bit sad. Why is your morale bad? Why is everyone's morale bad? Why are you nearly dead? What happened? Is it the Umbras? Is it these guys? I think they have like a... Do they impact? Maybe not? I have no idea. Okay, fine. Don't know what's happening. I feel like I need to leave this place, though. Seems dangerous. Primaris Marines, they have 30 hit points compared to the 19 of the Tactical Marines. Crazy, right? Huge difference. Huge difference. These Intercessors, I suppose, can move a little closer. We'll try and start killing some of them. Oh, I guess I can use a grenade. No, it's not going to do much. Fine, I'll just shoot you. Alright, I think we're doing okay. We should push into this corner as well. There's probably an orc down there. There are more poxwalkers here, though. That's annoying. Alright, you know what? I'm going to untick that. There are enemies the allies can see. There are enemies our allies can see. What I'm trying to say. Oi, 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 oi. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing, mate? Excuse me. Burn the heretics. Or blow them up. Excellent. Pleased to see it. Alright, we're about to get some more intercessors. Very shortly. So let's have you get spat out there and you can run this way to help. So we only have the... Oh no, we have 2 Apothecarions now. We did build a second one. And I think that might be enough for now. Because we are training these fairly quickly. Takes, what, 3 turns each? It's not too bad. Does put up our population a little bit, though, which is kind of fun. Not that that's something you should rely on. You know, rely on those for, but still. Okay, I think... Yeah, I think we're on track with buildings. We'll do that, then we'll just keep going for resources. Might be worth getting a librarian soon as well. Okay, the best we're going to get there is like a plus 10% there, but I think getting research done would be really useful. If we can make sure our tech level is ahead of the orcs, then we shouldn't have any problems. You know, they'll run at us with some orc boys, and then we'll run at them with a dreadnought, and, you know, guess who wins? It's the dreadnought. Sorry if you were still guessing. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are scary. And Hammer of Wrath, huh? For extra melee damage, but it's not following that up with anything, so I'm not really sure what the game is. There's another relic. There's another relic. Okay, so. Once this is built, that is going to up the amount of influence we get anyway, because currently we're losing 1.3 per turn from loyalty. So you know what? Tantalizing icon, I'm getting it. God, that's expensive. And then, next turn, it'll activate, we'll get +8 influence per turn, which is pretty great. So between that and the other building done, you know, we should get pretty good income. We might have to wait a turn or two for the Fortress of Redemption, though. But if these guys keep killing stuff, you never know. You never know. We might be able to get a bit more influence that way. So yeah, looks like we can wipe them out. Come on, is your chance to shine here. You've got to earn us a Fortress of Redemption. You must redeem your insane expenses. Okay, we got a smidge. We got 5. I mean, that's good. We get 5 extra per turn from him. From fighting, but I think we can do it. It'll be 4 turns, so it'll be, what, an extra 20, and then, yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Maybe. If we can do it. Which we probably can't. God, the damage they've taken is crazy high. They need to run. Alright, maybe throw a crack grenade on there? I mean, 3.4. It's better than nothing, I suppose. They need to run. You need to come stand here. And shoot that guy, I guess. You need to stand here. And actually probably kill a couple of them. As soon as these guys are just lined up here, and all online, it'll be fine. Okay, start moving you this way. Who's next? Who are we getting next? Another Devastator? Sure. We really need more requisition again. Like, really badly. Crap. It's always something. I mean, that's kind of the nature of the game. There's always something that you're in dire need of. It's about just constantly trying to swap priorities to make sure everything's being supported. Okay, yeah, please do keep the pressure on that Umbra. I need him dead. Can't have these things roaming around. Alright, that Commissar is still ticking. Which is good. I'm about to grab this before the enemy does. Or our allies do, rather. Because that extra influence would be nice. None of you can reach that, which is a bit annoying. Our allies might reach that. First, there's another Umbra. Ugh. Ick. Alright, good. I can finish them off. We'll get more influence. But yeah, I mean, I should just take that back over from an ally, I think, if we put Fortress of Redemption there, so that's okay. Okay, we're up to 17 influence, again, plus 11 now that his icon has kicked in. Which is pretty nice. If we'd been able to pick that up, it'd be an extra 2. But we weren't quite close enough. Yeah, Circone Nuines are being chased around, which is good. You guys you can't quite reach, which is annoying. But you can still do a massive amount of damage from there. So let's do that. You've got the most health, so you can finish them off. And then you two can rest. Nice. Got a Devil Dog. Our boy's just got a Devil Dog, which is the, yeah, the Melter Cannon. That's the one. Scary. Scary. Just very short range. Just walks up right onto, like, enemy tanks and just melts them. And this guy is hopefully not going to last so long. Hopefully we can keep chasing him. You guys can... I guess if we move up a little further, I might want to grab that as well. But yeah, we want to get more of these... There's another mobile holo projector, so it'll be an extra 10% health for all of our guys again. So we should have pretty big health pools by the end of it all. Which is nice. Which is nice. Definitely want to get more of these artifacts. Okay, it looks like they are reacting to threats around the place, which is good. They built another city. That's really good news, which presumably means these guys are working on it. They've got a tank commander. That's cool. Very nice. They are building slightly different orders here. Like, the longer the game goes on, the bigger the chances for like different factions to fall slightly out of sync with each other as their like resources are less available or whatever. In normal times, the various teleportaria would be used to transport troops to and from nearby starships. In these warp-torn times, the orbital relay serves a more important function, communicating with the low-orbiting battle barge and cooling down important requisitions for rapid surface deployment. And also, I have some Devastators. Really? Really managed to run the heck away, huh? Oh well, as long as they got dealt with. I want you to stand here, please. You're nearly dead. I mean, I'd love to go grab that, but all these guys are in the way, and you don't have much health left. Let's obliterate that webway gate. Even though that being in the way is a nice obstacle for enemies, because they can't fill up that space. So, they, you know, they can surround you a little bit less. But still. Oh, these guys backed off. That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, I want that, but I need to get rid of him first. We got a blood blessing, though, so we're doing bonus damage now. So that's 9.1 damage I can do with this, so I will. We might just chase them off. There were Umbras and things around here too. But as soon as we grab this, as long as we stay stood next to it, they won't be able to take it back from us. So that might work out quite well. Yeah, that'd be great to take that up. I want it. Okay. If I'm going to be hanging around in the middle like this, do I want all the Imperial Guard to go down here and fight the first lots of orcs? The thing is, yeah, I think that makes the most sense. If we send them down here, all the orcs will see us, right? They'll all see what all of the orcs see, and they'll all head towards the enemy, which will be down here. Which means if the enemy is way up here, they'll have to run a hell of a long way to get to the front line, and they're not going to run directly at us. They're going to run diagonally into this zone. They might still see us. You know, they might still end up running into us. But, yeah, hopefully it'll help spread out the enemies a bit. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how it all works. You guys can all sit tight, I think. Those Devastators are very hurt. Okay, I might need to stand in front of them, actually. And yeah, you're just going to need to heal. I'm not going to try and lure them in, but if they move closer to us, we'll be able to hit them pretty well, I think. Kraken bolts, I think, would be quite handy. I mean, I would love a Predator tank. I really would. I really like these things. They're so cool. And you get them upgraded to, like, you know, lasgun sponsons and everything, and they're just, they're pretty great. Chapter tactic that increases the accuracy of Devastator Space Marines and Devastator Centurions. That does sound nice, too. Let's get Predators. I mean, Kraken bolts are just going to be really useful anyway. It's going to be really handy, but, like, I suppose we're probably not going to have tanks online for a long time, are we? Probably not. Let's get Kraken bolts. Screw it. More Hammer of Wrath. A lot of hammers these guys have got. So there seem like a lot of them, right? And there always will be, because there's always a nest. They have a nest and more of them will spawn. Oh god, they're not killing my tactical marines, are they? No, they really hate these engine seers. I can see why. Tenacious little guys these guys are. So, are you headed down there? I can't quite tell. They did back off. So there we go. Mobile holoprojector. Everyone's got more health now. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, we can't reach any of the enemies down there. I can blast them, though. And I think you need to run over here and throw a grenade at these guys. Yep. Good. Another grenade. Feels a little unnecessary. I kind of want you to back off. Kind of want you to back off and heal. How are things looking over here? Well, we've got these Devastator Marines. They're going to go help over this side. Oh, we found him. We found him. Great news. Alright, another dead unit. Can't bother us anymore. These Devastator Marines, they've got 3 range. So if I just plonk them there, they can just shoot that every turn until it's destroyed. So that'll be pretty handy. Okay. We're getting more resources. We're doing well here. We're doing well. Okay, Catcan Devil getting shot to bits, though I don't like the odds of those guardsmen to hold up against all them. And Tech Priest Agencies got killed. That's a shame. I think they were going to work on getting another... Oh, maybe not, actually. Or was it these guys one? Yeah, I'm not sure if they were trying to build another settlement or not. Because another settlement would be good, you know? Would be handy. Get some more hive cities built. Oh, you can't quite kill him, really? That's annoying. Alright, let's get you over here. Ooh, Umbras, huh? Alright, let's pull back. Devastators are also really good against Umbras. So yeah, just having a few Devastator Marines around the place. When you've got decent line of sight, it's jolly handy. Alright, let's get him. Let's get them. So can't quite kill them, but they are quite stuck there, so that's good. Can't quite kill you. But if you come in and help, we can do it, even though I would have liked you to heal. That would have probably been better for us. Those Devastator Marines are a bit injured. I do want them to sit tight for now. You guys can move up, though. There's the nest. There's the nest. So we need to destroy that or it'll keep spawning new ones. Which, I guess you could harvest a lot of XP from them. Might be nice. I love that it looks so much like the logo for... what are they called? The Cult of Nod? I keep thinking Idol of Nod. That's one of the... I think it's one of their buildings, isn't it? Anyway, from Command & Conquer. The bad guys from Command & Conquer. It's GDI, the Global Defense Initiative, and there's NOD, which I don't know. I can't remember what that stood for, NOD, if it stood for anything, I'm not sure. Can't remember. Been a long time since I played Command & Conquer. Jeez. A long, long time. Alright, I guess you can get some shots into them too. But yeah, once these two are both healed up, they can start doing pretty big damage with like an alpha strike. And yeah, we got some more up there, which is nice. We aren't training any more units. I think that's fine. I actually want to get more requisition so I can do things like build a building, which is 60. Costs quite a lot. So I do want to get that built. I know we then won't be able to build anything because we'll have no requisition. We'll have to build stuff really quickly, but with no requisition. So yeah, we are going to need to get more refectories, basically. And I guess more generatoriums as well. So really we need to take over another area that might give us bonus. Yeah, so like there, we can get extra. Or there, or there, or there. Anywhere around here, really. Yeah, more research would be nice too. There's a million things I want to build. It's a problem. It's a problem. So we have 12 population. We only need 8. So yeah, we really need to speed up building. So I think we want to get refectories and generatoriums until we have like enough requisition and energy each turn that we can build whatever needs building. Next turn we can get another Fortress of Redemption. Sadly we couldn't build one on time, but that's okay. I'll build one over here, I think. So again, it'll be more influence per turn, which will help then pay for the next one. So I think that'll help. Because that 20% bonus is going to be more than the 2 upkeep it's costing, right? And it'll keep that relic secured, so nothing can take that relic from us. So we'll have that plus 10% health for everybody too. So I think that's fairly resourceful. An extra 10% energy and requisition would also be good, because those are things that we are having to prioritize at the moment, which is a bit of a bother. There's a lot of stuff to capture over here. Oh, Psycho Nuine are attacking my Devastators. My Devastators, they might have been killed. They okay? Oh, they're okay. And these ones can not do a lot of damage. We can wipe out that Catcan Devil, though. So that's good. And then grenades? Oh, yeah, grenades. Definitely grenades. Alright, let's wipe them out. Nice. We are killing a lot of the wildlife. Okay, that will give us a little bit more requisition and energy. Not much. Not much. Though it does make me kind of want to take that now. Where should I build it? Build it down here? I think I have better line of sight than anything like caught up in that wireweed. Another one of them. Alright. Alright, we're getting 16 per turn now, which is really good. So in 8 turns we will definitely be able to afford that. Which is exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, they're still working their way down there. I mean, I feel like if there were orcs down there, we would have seen them by now, but... Okay, let's get rid of them. That'll give us even more influence, another 4.4. It's not much, but it's not nothing. Okay, I think we did lose a tactical marine, actually. Huh. God, this is surrounded by Imperial Guard bases. I'd be surprised if this didn't get taken over, but it might be just far enough away that it stays out of their range for a bit. We'll see. And yeah, you sit tight, I think. And you can move forward and probably begin shooting that Umbra first, actually. And we'll do more damage on the next turn because they wouldn't have moved. So we can either do more damage to that or keep shooting them. And if this guy does run in, then these two can overwatch him as well. So hopefully it'll all work out quite well. I mean, ideally, we want the Devastator Marines to be in the outpost, where they get some protection. But I didn't do that, so never mind. So we're going to get more influence again, which is good. And I don't think we need to worry about influence. I think then we can start churning out our other resource buildings. Until we can hopefully... Ah, we found WOTSIT. The orcs are here. Orcs, orcs, orcs. The endless wild careen of the violent orc race across the galaxy would be comical if it weren't so devastating to the Imperium. They've already destroyed this once precious Imperial colony. Your chapter world. You must prevent them from destroying your chapter too. And remember, they're not as stupid as they seem. There he is. Is that the only place we saw him? They are down here. We are headed towards them. And that's a pain boy. So the first thing we saw was a doctor. And we immediately started firing. Pretty mean of us, I reckon. Okay. Let's let the guard handle it. Is that a good idea? I would love to get there, but like this is really awkward to move around with all of them here in the way. It's a pain. But, you know, there's outposts down here. I'm very worried about all of the other enemies. Oh wow, we're almost up in this corner actually. And they absolutely devastated our Devastator Marines. There's 2 of them. Christ. Alright, I'm going to have to move you. You can shoot again, though, and... I don't want to stand in the wireweed, really. Okay, weirdly, I'm not doing any damage extra from rapid fire. Why is that? Does rapid fire just put up... No, it doubles the attacks at half range. Doubling the attacks doesn't seem to do anything. By the way, if you hold control... it shows you the like minimum range. So the damage is previewed on the left. If you hold control, it'll give you a preview if you're closer. But I guess I can just shoot them with my 2 guys from a distance, and they'll just be dead. And then we'll see what these guys do. Well, morale's down. They're shaken, so they'll do less damage when they attack us now. But very annoying that our Devastator Marines went offline immediately. It's like I said, they're probably better protected in there. Oh, hello. Again, our devastated Marines are getting focused down, which is very annoying. Okay, these guys don't seem to like grenades much. Okay, not bad. This is annoying. Can you go away? Could you be dead, please? Be a deer and be not alive. Alright, I can't really kill another one. Rather upsettingly. Really don't want to lose these devastator Marines. Okay, they can't really hurt us much anymore. That's fine. We should be fine. Oh, you can shoot them. Lovely. Lovely to see. And... oh, you can shoot them too. Good. This guy's rallied. Thanks to the Space Marines showing up. Good. Alright, what's my city doing? Building. Where's the building? It's there, we can't quite afford it. Of course we can't. In that case... it's going to take an extra turn too. I'm going to build a refectory. No, I'm not. I'm going to take over a new tile. Then I'm going to build a refectory. This is dry desert air on Armageddon. It's playing havoc. Playing havoc with my sinuses. So, Pain Boy's trying to run away, being chased by hundreds of Imperial Guard. His morale is quite low, which I imagine would be the case. There is a settlement right down there. Nice. Nice. The war is on, guys. The war is afoot. And hopefully not the foot of Gork. Someone else's foot. Someone with, like, you know, dainty feet. Like Mork. Okay, good, good. Keep the pressure on the Pain Boy. And wow, the Devil Dog just ran right in to Nasdrag Wazir. Kraken Bolts. An Astartes-derived upgrade to the standard bolter, this kit allows a bolter to fire Kraken penetrator rounds, hard-tipped projectiles with a heavier explosive charge. These heavier rounds are much favoured by the Space Marine Death Watch alien hunters. Cool, cool. Let's shoot the Umbra. I don't want to stand in that wireweed, so I'm just going to sit there like a lemon. Let's shoot that Umbra. I'm a little worried about the Primaris Psyker there, actually. He seems to be having some difficulties. Can't quite finish them off. Okay. Okay. Let's shoot that. I think once you shoot that, all of the Catcan Devils nearby will run at you and try and kill you. These are the ones that were just running from us. Right, crack grenade. Just shooting it works better. Right, 5 damage from that crack grenade. It's very odd what decides what is better when sometimes. Okay, so we found an Orc city. Monstrous shanty town barely merits the name of a city. It's true. It's true. So the Devil Dog did 3 damage at the cost of lots of damage. So I don't think that's necessarily great, but I'm going to command everyone to go attack it. Would love to see that Pain Boy get killed, but I can't really get to it. Not without pushing into the wild so much that we're putting ourselves in big risk. I think we might try and skirt around this way, you know. Try and get involved. These guys will have to get taken out by the guardsmen, but I don't like how many heavy weapon squads are getting killed here. Tank commander's on his way, though, and a Lord Commissar. Both of them should be able to start doing some work over here. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, you please just heal. Okay, so we can't do that yet, but I'll get a refectory going now. Over here. In fact, let's just queue up a couple. And I know it is eating into our energy. We'll make it work. Let's get a Predator. I mean, Melter Bombs are great for destroying the cities, actually. But most of our units aren't going to have it. So let's do the Predator. Because I definitely want some of them later on. I just think they're cool. I just think they're really cool. Okay, good stuff. Psych is still going somehow. Some level ups there, so that actually got us a bunch of influence. We are getting an absurd amount of influence right now. But I want to have like a ridiculous stockpile, so I never need to worry about the Fortress's redemption not being able to be built ever again. Tank busters, that's not great, because there are tanks here being busted. There goes the Devil Dog. Well, morale is really bad over there too. Not great to see. You can almost kill them. Almost. Painboy is, I mean, really unhappy, but the guardsmen are doing just a terrible job here. Really bad. They lost another heavy weapon unit, so these guys are doing quite well too. Now I think maybe I don't want to do that, and I want you just to capture all this stuff, get rid of all the neutral targets, and hopefully I can hold the line a bit. Though I'm nowhere near, really. You're nearly dead, thanks to these jerks. Can you just be dead now, please? Oh, they went, because, yeah, the reflection. Jesus, I could have lost them. Unbelievable. Absolutely crazy. How much damage those guys have taken. Let's finish them off. You can finish them off. These Devastators can shoot that Katakan Devil there, and you can move up. I mean, more energy here would be very nice. Wouldn't it? Would be nice. So I think I'm going to start heading there with my very injured Devastators. Oh boy. But hey, orcs, guys. We found orcs. Oh, nice. Almost got them. So close. And yeah, I'm not sure a captain is going to be great on his own down here. Ooh, we could get extra damage with a sword. We could gain even more influence per experience. Sure. Let's see how all that goes. Yeah, this is a bit iffy. They do have some Tempestus Scions, though, so they got some better infantry in here, too. Hopefully those... Oh, you know what, maybe I should just not tell them anything. And they can just attack what they're close to. The fact that Painboy is taking so much damage is great, though. If they can kill some heroes, I'll be happy. Basilisks, hell yeah. Okay, there's basilisks coming in. The burner boys are going to be absolutely brutal if they get into any of these infantry. And I see the tank commander doing something with his 53 health. I mean, it's a tank, you know? They got a lot of health. Because we haven't fielded any vehicles yet, so these big health pools are a bit of a mystery to us. Haven't invented big health yet. Alright, let's get you over here. Yeah, I'm throwing them around like fairly... Ah, crap, we met more orcs. Endless wild green of the violent orc, blah blah. It'd be funny if it wasn't not funny. Alright, they're fighting Umbras, which is good, actually. Not half bad for us. Oh, hello there. Found some enslavers. Let's finish them off. And get even more influence. And yeah, let's start killing these guys. Okay, there's an Imperial Bastion holding this place out. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Alright, you can start shooting. I guess I can move you in as well. You can kill another one. Just make sure they don't really... You know, we just don't want to give them an inch, basically. Deathcopters over here. Deathcopters buzz across the battlefield, weaving through the sky on a trail of foul-smelling smoke. Very cool, Deathcopters. Just all of the orc contraptions are great fun. Okay, let's end the turn. And hope that we're not dead. Okay, they're holding. These guys are a pain. And them. Bazgag. We met more orcs. We met another orc faction. This is suddenly very scary. The Endless Wild Kareen of the Violent Orc Raid. Yeah. You know the drill, guys. You know the drill. I'll leave the Umbra to run around, I think. Got some rockets coming in and killing stingwings. I mean, come on. We just need rocket the buildings, guys. Use your tank guns on the buildings. Grab more influence there, I think. Yeah, I'll just keep... I think I'm just going to keep grabbing stuff with my captain. And you can buy more. Digital weapon's quite nice. Just lets you do a bunch of damage to stuff. The Morning Blade of Lazarek. Extra armor penetration and damage. Kind of nice. This is an item that increases in level. It increases the level. What does it say? Influence per experience? That's odd. Don't quite understand how that works. No idea. Falchu's Wing. Makes you very quick. Huh. Lifesteal is pretty great, actually. Additional members hit, so you can attack more guys. Big... Okay, so it puts your hit points up and gives you a big healing rate bonus. Really good, too. I like all of that. A lot of good stuff here. That's just plus 8 hit points. Oh no, that lets you give plus 8 hit points to someone. That's kind of net. That's kind of bad. Item that grants the ability to ignore range damage reduction. That's cool. Increases research output. Scrolls of Magnus. Shall we? Yeah, go on then. This guy is just creating loads of resources for me. At some point he's going to end up on the front line dead, and then my economy is going to collapse. But yeah, quicker research would be really handy. Be really nice. But, oh god, I got some commandos and some war buggies. Where most orcs love getting stuck in with a minimum of mucking about, commandos take the average orc's low cunning to the extreme. Look at these guys. Alright, well, yeah, they got a lot of junk running around. And I've got to say, the Imperial Guards do not have a very, like, unified front here. They're just getting picked apart by everything. And that Pain Boy is somehow still alive. Jerk. Basilisk, amazing. If he can start pounding the enemy cities, I'll be really happy. But unfortunately, this part of the map is just still so wild. It's really hard to get in there at all. Oh, hello. And you again. Oh, for God's sake. All the parts of the map are really wild still. Quite annoying. Oh, and you can't quite one-shot the Katakan Devils there. That's okay. I think I need to focus on the Psychonuine instead. You just sit tight and hope you don't get attacked. You do the same. Cool. You guys all need to do the same. So I think I'm going to move you in there and hope that you heal a bit quicker. Because they do get more healing in, you know, in an outpost like that. Okay, what do we need? I think we really need vehicles so we can just start, like, sending vehicles down here. But we really need more resources in a hurry. So yeah, that's the plan, I think. All this stuff costs too much. Okay, we are going to need more loyalty again, too. Now grab one of these that have 3 slots. We just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. We need to build so much. Because we need the building. We just need loads of requisition. So we can really make use of the building to get all of our economy going. As fast as possible. And more of these Fortresses Redemption are going to be useful. I think we just need to start putting them everywhere that we'll get, like, resources. So, like, that one we'll grab. I mean, do you want to maybe just go with 20% extra requisition? Because that 20% is kind of good, considering we have loads of requisition buildings. So that 20% will be... And here's WOTSIT. Again. There's the second guy called WOTSIT. Which is very orky to be like, you know, WOTSIT and, WOTSIT. Okay, that's all amazing. It's all amazing. Got tanks on the front line. Stuff is somehow still alive. The Umbras are getting involved. Yeah, it's just an absolute mosh pit down here. Oh god, killer cans, huh? Killer cans, which we can actually do some pretty good damage to. I'm going to pull back. I'm just going to shoot at them. If we could get these Devastator Marines down there, that would be amazing. Would be really appreciated. Okay, do I need to hold this? This middle section is a bit iffy. I think we might need to hold that. Until we place a Fortress of Redemption here. I guess we'll build it like there, and we build this one here. If we do build one for that one, we might not. And the fact it gives us energy and requisition is really quite useful. We will need more energy for vehicles. Oh, it's a problem. Just so much we need. So much we need. And yeah, you guys sit tight. Alright, guys. We are going to end the episode here, though, because we've been going for an hour. Guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Have a good one.